Today I wanted to talk about the fact that there is no OLED on the new iPad Pros, and I wanted to talk about it because I think it's actually very important. Stick around. What's up, boys and girls? My name is Vin Junfio. Hope you're having a smashing day, and if this is your first time to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining me once again. So on this channel, I usually talk about tech, I usually talk about Cobra Kai and all sorts of things, and I'm just speaking my mind here, just talking about opinions. I'm very interested in tech in general, and here I just wanted to talk a little bit about the new iPad Pros. I made a few videos, and one of the things that I can't seem to let this go, and that's the fact that there is no OLED screen on the new iPad Pro. And why would there be? Well, because there is one on the new iPhones, and then you have, Pro, is it called Pro Motion, True Motion? I don't know. It's like 120 hertz on the new screens. Like, it's updating really fast, and just from the start, I'm just like to say that I personally want 120 hertz instead of, OLED and real blackness and stuff like that. So it's interesting. A lot of people who have been testing the new XR and, is it 10R and the new 10S, comparing them side to side, basically OLED versus this, what they called liquid screens or whatever, like, hey, it's a LED screen, so they basically can't tell the difference. I mean, if they really squint and just look, they go like, oh yeah, it's more black here, okay, and it's not as black here. Yeah. My point is, like, the way Apple do these things is that they try to keep all the screens as good as possible. Samsung, when they do a smartphone, they like go for the intense, it's really intense colors, really intense black. And Apple just doesn't, which begs the question, why did they put OLED? Well, because there were other practical things. They could make it truly bezel-less, except for that damn notch. But here they didn't. Now, it could be one of two things. One is perhaps you can't make an OLED with that type of true motion thing, like with the 120 hertz. I need to look that up on someday. Anyway. Is the true motion of the new iPad Pro the reason why they didn't put OLED? I don't think it is. I think it's actually a matter of cost. I think that the new iPad Pro is expensive as it is. I mean, if you take the 1 terabyte version, you're gonna have to, it's like 2,300 or something like that. It's crazy. So, if you're gonna cough up that kind of money, and then just imagine if they put them in OLED, someday maybe there's gonna be one, but I think most likely it's too expensive. It's basically, for those of you who don't know, like OLED is like really expensive to make, and it's not easy to come by. So if they put them on the iPhones and they made them really expensive, mainly because of the OLED screens. Probably a lot of markup also, but on the iPad that would be like 4 times that size, so it could be really expensive. And I guess at marketing they were like, oh well, we can't sell an iPad for $3,000. That's just not possible. Nobody's gonna buy it, or at least a very small amount of people would do it. So that's why I went with the liquid screens, and I'm glad that they did, because again, I just don't see much of a difference, and there isn't really no point of having OLED since the screen differences is not that big. For those of you saying, yes, there is a huge difference between my iPhone 10 and 10s and your stinking iPhone 8 Plus. Well, I mean, if you can see it, that's great, but I think that most people won't tell a difference. I'm sorry, I just don't. I know my friend Robin is gonna disagree with me on this one, but I just don't see it, So, the OLED thing, it's not a big issue for someone like me, because I'm not getting the new iPad Pro anyway. I'm gonna test it out and everything, and I think that an OLED probably just would have made it more expensive. That's just my thoughts on it. What do you think? What do you think they put? Why they didn't put an OLED? Oh, I can't talk today. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, see that like button, smash it. And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.